Welcome to the Acquired Taste podcast. We're back. It's a really special fucking day today. If you guys can fucking hear, most of you guys are here, but it's loud as fucking here. A lot of you guys showed up.
It sure is.
And it's your boy Dirty D.
It's your boy Tech Daddy.
And it's Queen Bee.
So, as you can probably hear in the background, we are recording live today. We're actually over on location at Foreign Local Brewery in Hammond, Indiana. We're celebrating today.
Yeah, a big milestone.
Yeah, we hit it. We actually hit our first year. Last month on the 29th, I think. But whatever. We're a little bit late, but what's new?
Yeah, you know.
It's kind of our style at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, time it seems like a bit much. So
yeah, why do that?
I don't know.
It's okay. Who cares?
That's why we say 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
1,000 and fucking 5. We know who the fuck you guys are.
We know who we deal with.
Who
our fan base is. It's cool.
Yeah, we know what the fuck.
But yeah, like Deej said, we actually do have a lot of you all here to celebrate with us. For those that couldn't make it, it's cool. We get it. Buy our beer when you can, though.
Yes.
It's delicious.
It is. We all three of us have it right now.
Well, I mean, if you're going to be the required taste, you have to drink the required taste.
Yes.
That is true.
And here we are, drinking it.
That is true. We got here early. We fucking helped Mikey can this box, whatever the fuck you want to call that, all that. That was cool. And thank you to everybody that fucking helped us out with that. That was a big fucking. That was cool.
What's the name of our beer? It's called.
Hey, we got this beer that's coming out. It's already out. It's a Kolsch. It's called Two Blind Mice, and it's fucking delicious.
Yep.
Good God. This is an unfiltered oats Kolsch. Yeah. And we picked the Kolsch just because it's right down the fucking middle beer for you guys. It's not an IPA. It's not a stout. You don't need a lot of fucking particulars. A lot of people that drink IPAs love bitter shit. A lot of people that like stouts are really particular to that. Kolsch is like right down the fucking middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, we figured it's like summertime is right around the corner. We figured why the hell not.
Yep. It's very summery.
Yeah, definitely. It's good for a hot summery day. It's not hot.
Yeah. Leslie described it earlier. Was it Leslie? Someone described it earlier as crispy.
Cribby?
Crispy.
Cribby.
Yeah. Crispy.
Cribby.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
It is. I agree with that. We shotgunned one before we started.
Yeah, I did not tell B that we were going to be doing that.
No one told me.
We just said, hey, come back here.
Hey, come back here real quick. It's fine. It's fine.
We're going to have a meeting.
Hey,
They shoved a beer in my hand.
I mean, you wanted to join the podcast. And here we are. So, I mean, you gotta.
I know what I signed up.
You gotta do the hood rat shit with us,
Yep.
Yeah, and
that's it.
we definitely have the required taste.
Hell yeah.
Indeed.
That's why we're here.
Yep.
Indeed it is. So, as per our usual tradition, we'll start off with a question, as per usual.
So I thought about it. I was like, I'm trying to think about like a funny question or something like that. I was like, hey, you know what? We're talking about beer today. So what's your guys' absolute favorite style of beer, number one? And then if you've ever had a particular beer that was just like, you never forgot it, like you were like, that was my fucking favorite. What's that, what are those options for you guys?
All right. Well, so for me, my favorite style of beer is actually also German. So Kolsch, obviously German. My favorite style of beer is a Hefeweizen, which is it's like a wheat, but like banana kind of thing going on there. It's pretty good.
I like a Hefeweizen.
Oh yeah, they're great. They're great. So that would be my favorite style of beer. My favorite beer I've ever had in my life, actually, which is surprising because I don't love all their beers, but it was from Three Floyds called Samurai Gazebo. And unfortunately, R.I.P. to that beer because the hops that they got their beer, the fields that had the hops was in Japan. Tsunami happened, wiped the fields out. They can't get anymore.
Oh shit!
So that beer has not been had since that tsunami.
Damn, that's very unfortunate.
Oh yeah, but I loved that beer. I could bathe in that shit and be a bit sticky, but be just fine.
Yeah.
Be just fine.
I like sours.
Sours?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of sours, and probably the best, in my opinion, the best beer I've ever had. I forget what it was called, but it was a mango habanero beer, and it was at Founders.
Okay. Founders. Where's Founders at? Is that Michigan?
Michigan.
Yeah, it's Michigan.
Yeah.
Grand Rapids.
Okay. Right. Okay.
Grand Rapids.
Yeah, I've been there.
And I went up there, me and Lena went up there one time, and we were just chilling there for probably like 4 hours watching how it's made and drinking this one beer over and over again because it was so good.
Right on.
Yeah.
Yeah, mango, habanero, any kind of like spice in
Yes.
beer, anything like that, or
I
pepper.
love it.
Oh my
Oh, yeah.
God. What was the one they used to have at Beer Geeks all the time? They would sell the what is it called? The bombers? but it was like zombie nectar or something like that. It was literally like just like black pepper that you would taste like in the back of your fucking throat.
That sounds good.
All right.
Something about it. Yeah.
I think people are listening to us. Are some people listening to
A
us?
little bit. Yeah. It got quiet all of a sudden.
It did. It got kind of quiet in here.
Oh shit.
We demand respect around here.
We made Tech Daddy made an announcement before we started for everyone to settle down a little bit, and they promptly ignored us.
Yeah. He was like, "Why do I have to do it?" We're like, "You're Tech Daddy."
Yeah.
That's
That has nothing to do with
has
one has nothing to do
everything
with
to do
another.
with
Like A does not equal B on that one. Like that's some other shit.
Sure does. I can't yell. I'm not a loud person.
I've never raised my voice.
Yeah, I can only do it like an angry manner.
No.
None of us are very loud.
No, nobody's ever made me. Nobody's made me that mad in years, man. Oh, yeah, got it in me.
I respect that.
I'm
Respect that.
rolling my bones.
As opposed to Ben last week, who was just pure anger.
Well, Ben is always pure anger. That's
Some release, you know?
And-
Yeah,
and
some
actually-
kind of release.
On the topic of Ben, we do have a few people that showed up here that have been on the podcast as well.
Yeah.
So when Ben's up here, since was here, but he left earlier.
Ben
for
is here.
thing.
You think we could get him to come over here and say hi?
I'm not gonna yell to him.
Yeah, we'll catch him.
It's okay.
We'll catch his attention.
He knows that we're speaking highly of him at least.
Yeah, if we can get that dog over here, that'd be cool.
Yeah, let's get the dog on the podcast.
And then who else was here earlier? We got Spizak's here. He was on
Cat's
the
here.
episode.
Isaac, white boy,
White Boy was on one. We got Big Cat. She was
Yeah,
here.
Big Cat.
She was on 2 episodes. Actually.
Lucas showed up,
Yep, Lucas
which was
here.
that was cool.
Yeah, that's actually one of our most high listened to.
Yeah.
episodes, actually.
That was a good episode.
Yeah, it was.
That was a really good episode.
And Luke lives a little bit of ways away, so that was cool of him to pop out.
Pop out, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
For sure.
You guys are awesome. Like we feel so loved today. Like
yeah.
everyone has shown up and everyone is here for us, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
Yeah, I haven't stopped shaking hands with people. It's just been
Right, shaking hands, getting some babies and shit. Yeah, it's fine.
Kissing babies.
There are no
Dogs.
There are no babies. That dog is a baby though.
Yeah,
Dog is amazing. Look at him. Look at the dog.
Where?
Yeah.
Look at that dog.
Just happy to be here.
Right?
Yeah, just really happy to be here. Yeah.
Yes.
I
Oh
guess.
shit.
We got another one?
Fucking my mess.
Yeah.
Slamming his head
Shout out.
against the window.
If you guys don't know who that is, you will soon, for sure.
Well, didn't he break a window before? Anyways.
Yeah, let's be careful with that.
But also, I'm sorry, we never got to your beer.
Oh yeah, so I had a particular beer that's like been my all-time favorite, and me and Aaron actually, we were at Open Bottle in Tinley Park, and if you guys never been there, they have a massive beer selection you can buy, but you could also, whatever beer you want to buy, you could take it up to the bar and they'll let you open a can.
Oh, wow.
Just try it there, you know. So you can just like, if you're like, oh, this sounds cool, and you just want to try it, they'll let you do that.
Nice.
But they also they make good cocktails and stuff like that.
Oh, the cocktails were phenomenal.
Yeah, and
Nice.
I bought this box that has the artisan prairie beers, and those are usually like Christmas Bomb. They have like a lot of versions are like that, like Holiday Bomb, stuff like that. One that I had a long time ago was called Pirate Bomb. And I had it at Beer Geeks, and it was $12 for just a fucking 12-ounce beer. But goddamn, it was the best beer that I ever had in my fucking life. And me and Aaron were just kind of talking about it, and the guy was like, "Oh, you mean this one?" And he pulls out, like, I hadn't seen this beer in like 8 fucking years.
Oh, wow.
And he pulled it out, and I was like, "I will buy that right now." Like,
Right.
and I think it was like I paid like $22
It was something like that, yeah.
for that one, bottle of beer.
Yep.
But oh god, yeah, it was fantastic.
That was good. It was really good. We split it, yeah. It was
Yeah,
great.
it was super good.
He made me save the bottle, and it was just rolling around my trunk. Like, the people washed it out safely, but like, the damn thing was just rolling around my trunk for a while. And he was standing next to me, and I'm like, oh, why do I have the, oh, yeah.
We washed it out.
Special beer.
Right, empty as fuck, but yeah, it was just in my trunk.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fine. Didn't break it, surprisingly.
But honestly, my favorite style of beer isn't that. I think I've grown to love like milkshake IPAs,
Oh, those are good.
but they fuck me up because I'm goddamn lactose intolerant.
Same here, man.
Yeah, that's a
God likes to
mistake.
play these weird fucking tricks with you,
That's a mistake.
Shit like that. Exactly, it is.
Yeah.
They're so good, and I could do one, like Mikey makes an outstanding milkshake IPA.
He missed a few, actually.
But they're pretty heavy.
Yeah.
It's a lot to handle. But,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're great. One of the things I wanted to bring up too, since it is an anniversary podcast, so I just want to go some numbers. Just we always talk about this before the episode, before we record. But I just want to fill y'all out on where we're at as far as listens and all that good stuff. So all time, so we've been around for a year and a month. All time we've been heard 3,645 times. So.
It's a lot of times.
It's a lot of times.
That's tight.
That's a lot of times. This year we're already at 1,292. So we're actually on pace to eclipse what we did last year.
That's amazing.
Which would be great. So that's been wonderful. And again, like I mentioned in the announcement to everybody earlier before we started recording, we couldn't do this without you guys. So I mean, we made a beer for you guys to enjoy with us.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said I think a couple weeks ago, I was talking about we're going to try to get it into a few breweries in the area. So you guys can try it.
So far, I have to take a case over to Charcuterie in Griffith.
Yes.
I'll post on the internet when it's there. But they did order a case of it already, so we're gonna have it there.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
In Griffith, at least. So if you don't feel like coming to Hammond, you can get it in Griffith. They'll have it there.
Yeah, keep an eye on our socials. We'll
Exactly.
update you guys as to where it's at, where you can find it.
Yeah, we have their 4-packs, I believe. I think he's doing them for like $12 a 4-pack, something like that.
Okay.
But those are going to be limited. They're going to run out pretty fucking soon. So if you guys are interested to buy one, I would highly recommend you get over to Foreign Local or get a hold of one of us, and we'll try to
figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll try to help you out.
Yeah, for sure.
And once they're gone, that'll be it. That'll just be.
I mean, hopefully we'll be able to do another one in the future. Maybe a 2-year anniversary or something like that. We'll have another one to come out. But
we'll do the 3-pint mice. Yeah.
Well, as you all know, when we first started, it was just myself and DJ. We joined us a little bit later in this equation. So I'm like, okay, we'll start off. It was 2. And we're both blind. As fuck.
Yeah. Y'all didn't know how blind I was until.
You brought it up. I'm like, okay, that's a thing that's happening. All right,
right in.
Yeah.
None of us can see. None of us can see. It's okay.
Absolutely.
But we can see you all. And we see your support.
I can't see anyone. I can see you two and cars.
Damn.
Yeah, that's probably better for you. I'm trying not to make eye contact.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm looking around. This is a habit, but, you know.
Fucking scan the room.
Oh, yeah, see what's going on. See the
You
beautiful
guys,
faces.
everybody, you guys can look at the dog if you want to.
Oh,
Yeah,
I mean, I like to see the dog. It's a good look.
That's my scapegoat right here.
Oh, yeah, look at him.
The dog, yeah.
He's living his best life.
Yeah, he is.
I can see the reflection of the Required Taste logo from your shirts on the window.
Nice.
Nice.
That's what I can see.
We are doing a little bit of a raffle today, too, so we're going to be knocking that out after we finish recording.
Yes, we are.
But we got some merch with us to raffle off, and we got some stickers, so, you know.
Oh yeah, we got to give out some stickers.
We got stickers.
Yeah,
We
cool
got
things.
we got one going on there.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
Like, a lot for the people. A lot for the people. So since again our anniversaries happened, and again, like we said, we had a beer come out today. We're talking about beer because we're not a brewery. I'm drinking beer.
Yeah.
Not me.
We're drinking our beer.
Yeah.
Right. So let's dive on into that. So like Deej mentioned earlier, our beer is a unfiltered oak Kolsch. So we're going to tell you what a Kolsch is. Give us the history of where it came from. Exactly. And there we go. We're gonna be answering
What
that
does that mean?
that question. Well, it's very German.
Yeah, I feel like there's like a different way. Like you're not supposed to pronounce it like that.
Well, it's probably. I mean, it's probably not harder.
You have to sound angrier when you say it. Gosh.
Oh, jeez.
That was way better than I did. Oh shit.
Oh, jeez. Here we go. Well, I mean, because the C sounds like a K, and that's the whole thing. Anyways, so I mean,
Is that like Kolsch or something?
no, that'd be like more Swedish.
Swedish?
I feel like I don't know. I don't know. I know. Whatever. Anyways, so beer itself has been around for a fucking minute. Just in general, beer has been a thing for one. So the earliest evidence we've seen of beer was back in the 5th century BC. So, you know, I mean, we'll be what BC now before the Common Era or after the anyways. It's BC before Christ as we grew up with it.
Before Jesus.
That's right.
Yeah, so but 5th century, that's a long fucking time ago.
That is.
It's been around for a little minute.
What were people even doing back then?
Just trying to not get eaten by a
Yeah,
tiger.
they're just trying to figure out how to survive and get drunk.
Drinking beer.
Well, yeah, the thing with it too is like they found these the evidence of beer in like these old like jars. And so people were fermenting wheat. It's like they were starting to farm. They were starting to create what we now know as civilization.
So like as soon as agriculture became a thing, people were like, booze.
And happened on accident, and they're like, well, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm trying to
That sounds very human nature to me.
Yeah, that's exactly what that is.
And because of the fermentation process, the beer is also safer to drink than most water was than chick. So
You know, I think I read something about that. It was something like beer saved the human race or something because instead of drinking like microbe infested water, people were drinking beer and
Oh,
it
yeah.
was safer.
it was.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely was. One of the things I just want to put out a few other things about the history behind it. So ancient Egypt, the Great Pyramids, of course, whatnot. They paid their workers with bread and beer and housing. So you had a place to stay, and you work, you build a pyramid, you get bread and beer. You just work your ass off. And I mean, who doesn't after a hard day of labor want a fucking beer? The Egyptians fucking did, and they got that beer.
That was true.
I wonder how it tasted.
Probably like shit.
I don't know. It might have been good.
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably not.
Just take out like all the flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like everything's probably
It
tasty.
gets you drunk. That's about it.
Yeah.
So the oldest surviving beer recipe is actually 3,900 years old.
Oh wow.
Oh shit.
And so that's again we're
beer.
going back to BC again. So but the thing is it's actually a full recipe for it. So if you look it up on there, you can probably make it yourself if you want to. I don't know why, but some history beer.
Let's make it.
I'm not.
We already did.
Yeah. That's what this is.
There we go.
Oh yeah, that was good. Community drink right there.
Yeah, we all just stop and take a sip real quick. It's fine. Well, we're actually going to have video with this as well.
Yeah, you guys are gonna get to see this podcast.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Oh, yes. Right.
Try not to make.
I know I'm trying not to look at the cameras, but there are two of them pointed at me, and it's very strange.
I mean, listen to us today. I mean, we're over here,
Aw,
doing
thanks.
Yeah, it didn't rain, so that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
We had the food truck out here.
I thought it was gonna rain. The forecast was calling for rain today, like all week, and then it was just like, oh, I'm just kidding. And then we got tacos out there, so.
Yep. So the tacos first called what? Taquito tacos?
Taquitos.
Taquitos. I'm sorry. Taquitos. Shout out to them.
You're not Hispanic. You're not allowed.
I was going to give them a shout out for.
Do a little twist at
Oh yeah, give him a shout out. Give him a shout out.
I was in the middle of that. You ruined it. You know what? You ruined it. I'm just going to go.
This is your home now.
You can't go.
I am boxed in here, actually. So
You have nowhere to go.
I should have stayed here in Dallas and stare out the window.
Yeah.
Have some
You're in for this ride, buddy.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like
Trap.
yeah,
terrible.
We ain't going nowhere.
At least at my house, I have a window I can escape out of. This is.
No, at your house, you're always just like, get out of my house.
That is true.
Well. You took your powers, Tech Daddy.
We sure did.
It's funny because whenever I want people to leave my house, I do so get the fuck out of my house. Like I don't do like the Midwest like
Yeah, he doesn't even say bye to us. Like we finish the podcast, he's like, get the fuck out.
All right, everybody out.
Yeah.
And
I respect it.
Yeah.
I do.
I have a certain social battery, especially for people that are in my space, and that battery's not very long.
Same.
Like, all right, cool, we're done. All right, great.
Yeah, see, that's different for me because like I don't work with any people, so I don't even fucking even the people at my job barely even speak English. So like I don't even have like human interaction until I get home, and then it's like with my fucking dogs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, first off, I work at home, so like.
Oh, you have no interaction.
I live in Charlie.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Count that, I guess.
Charlie counts.
Shout out to Charlie.
Shout out Charlie.
Poor Charlie.
He's here. He's hanging out.
He's outside. He's outside in the taco truck.
Yeah, that's food truck.
Everybody's outside.
Yeah.
I want to go outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? Let them get some tacos in them.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm forgetting to say thank you to somebody. Oh yeah. We have George in our recording.
Oh yeah.
Oh, George, yes. Shout out to fucking George who set us up with this professional ass. I feel like I'm in like a photo shoot. You would do it like JCPenney. And your mom makes you do with like the backgrounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he set up the lights for us, he's on the camera for us. So like I said, this actually will have a video associated with it. So gonna stay on Facebook.
Some required taste glamour shots for their merch.
After a few more beers.
Yeah, we good.
Yeah.
So you got some tacos in me.
Yep.
Beers.
I've got my camera. I'm gonna make it happen.
We'll go around to it.
Of course, we got a shout out to Mikey at Foreign Local for making the beer, allowing us to do this at this place. Melina, the bartender, who is running everything else in the midst of all
Hold
that.
it down with all these people.
Yeah, so fucking shout out to you guys.
Yep.
You guys are awesome. Thank you.
I think we've hit everybody, right?
Yeah, we got him.
If we forgot you, we're sorry. We love you anyway.
Yeah, we're awful people if we did. Not too bad. Yeah. Well, John's not here. Who the fuck he's at?
Oh yeah, John.
He's got something going on.
He always has something.
Always does.
Yeah.
Always
That's about right. But, anywho, that's fine. That's fine.
But let's get back to
So, yeah, back into it. I'm sorry. We got a little sidetracked there.
I feel weird. I can't sit like a toddler.
Oh, yeah, you always like to sit. India's
Yeah, you got the recliner chair. Used to that.
I'm in like a normal chair right now, and it's very awkward
It's
feeling.
worse to be an adult.
Yeah.
Exactly what you don't want.
Yeah.
So one of the things I'm going to bring up too, about the history of beer, they actually found a beer residue in pottery in China, actually. So beer wasn't just something that we found in the Middle East. It wasn't just something we found in Egypt. It wasn't just something we found in Europe with monks were brewing beer in Europe. It was everywhere had some type of beer. So China, they found residue in pots there dating back 5,000 years.
Oh, wow.
So
Yeah,
beer has been a thing throughout human history, essentially, which is actually pretty fucking cool.
That was kind of cool.
It's pretty neat. Pretty neat.
Like connects us with our ancient selves.
Yeah. When you're tasting that beer, you should taste the history there. You should really appreciate that shit. I was reading some fucking crazy thing about in Iceland, they would ferment their beer in whale blubber.
Okay.
Which is like,
Ew.
damn, like literally anything they fucking could. You know what I mean? Man, I couldn't imagine what that fuck tastes like.
Sounds nasty.
Yeah, but
Well, I mean, if you look at the history of civilization itself, it's really been like a one giant thing to fuck around and find out.
yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
I mean, because think about
quite
like,
literally.
if you think about like just like the food we eat, like there has been one person in the village that was like, "Oh, I'm gonna try this fucking berry," and it kills them.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just finds it. He like looks around. He's like,
Well, okay, write that
Oh,
down.
you ever think about the first dude to try like cow's milk?
It has been a weird dude. That dude did some weird shit. I guarantee it. It's like, hey, all right, we have human milk, but what's up with that cow though? Is it an udder? I want to suck on it.
What's up?
oh, it's like a crazy ass titty.
Right, I'm gonna suck on that titty, and
See what's
he
going on.
did, and it was delicious. Apparently.
His bones were so strong.
It's like, what about Greg over there? Like, well, Greg didn't break any bones yet, so I mean, it must be something special.
And then he developed IBS by the time he was 28. Yeah.
And found out, yeah, it turns out he was lactose intolerant. Like the first lactose intolerant.
Yeah.
Case of lactose intolerance in human history.
Yeah.
Right. And
Never,
so,
he deserved it. He was a weirdo.
Right. It's like, imagine like,
Yeah,
have,
probably.
like, because, so back in the day, like for wheat, of course, being a really big thing that people ate. I mean, they would use it, like they would sit it in water, let it ferment, or so like turn it into a porridge or stuff like that, like to make it into food, to make it stretch out and last longer to give them usually for the day. And somebody that's left it out for too long and then found out like, oh shit, this got me drunk. Like, why do I feel weird?
I feel great.
This is tight.
I feel like I'm gonna go talk to my ex.
I don't know why my brain is looks like somebody chiseling on a fucking tablet. I'm gonna text my ex,
Like you up.
and it's like eats a rock at her face.
God damn.
You are now.
Ties
Dear
to a bird.
bitch.
Dear bitch.
I hate you, bitch.
Fuck you.
But what you doing? Yeah, because I like just imagine like just being hammered, like having to ride a horse like miles to find her.
Oh God.
Just fall off the horse.
Obviously,
I felt like writing notes in high school was fucked up, but that I could imagine.
because you have to like travel like days to find somebody else. So it's like, oh wait, like, there's this one girl in the other village. I'm gonna see what she's up to. Just fucking ride.
Probably not good when you get there.
No.
Hey girl, I brought you some of this magic juice.
Did we try this
Exactly.
before? Yeah.
Right. So, and as I mentioned before too, like this goes, like I mentioned, in Europe they had the 7th century AD, monks were brewing their own beer. More than likely it was mead, but still, in the
Monks too?
Meat is pretty good.
I thought them
That's pretty
motherfuckers
great.
didn't really do anything. Monks.
Well, monks actually, their monasteries had to be financed either by the church or by donations, or so they did things like they would write books, like so they would do transcriptions. So ever see like a really really old book, you'll see like the artwork that's in them, all the like the handwritten letters. That was actually done by hand, mostly by monks, because they were the only people that knew how to read and write. And also, so I mean, they had that. They also did other things to raise money for the monastery to keep themselves open. Exactly.
Well, I mean, I feel like they should be okay with it because Jesus turned water into wine, right? And so Jesus
Yeah.
was cool with it.
You know.
I mean, yeah, some fish, some loaves, a few things.
Yeah.
With all some water.
Sushi, some sourdough.
Some sashimi. Exactly. So, like, there's not a culture that we found throughout history that didn't have some type of beer, which I think is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
So, and we like the big green beer, so here we are.
Yeah, absolutely.
Kolsch. We got to get around to talking about Kolsch. What the fuck?
There was a particular reason we picked a Kolsch, just because it's really it's right down the middle. It's kind of similar to a Pilsner. It's kind of light in color. It's got like a nice like medium head to it, but super refreshing, super fucking refreshing. And like, there's no like a Kolsch isn't trying to impress you at all. It's got none of these crazy mango flavors or nothing like that. It's just a solid, good beer.
Yeah, I feel like a
crisp
lot
taste.
of different people can enjoy this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's because you can compare it to a Pilsner.
Yeah.
I don't want to dare to say like Coors Light or Miller Lite stuff like that, but it's in that realm.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like if someone's not super into craft beer, they can still get into this.
Yeah, this is a good place to start right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why we took a while to figure this one out, because we were talking about doing this months ago, actually.
Oh yeah.
We first had talks about doing this. But we figure, something that that anybody can drink and enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That likes beer, at least.
I think the first kind of discussion.
Oh. No, it's fine. It's fine.
That's all right. I want to disappear for a second.
Oh God, Greg! His eyes were like, "Oh no!" We are surrounded by equipment that's way above our pay grade.
I know. I'm like afraid to move.
I said, "Oh," and like all I see is like Greg's head like come from behind his computer screen and look at me.
Cramp in my stomach when I did that. Oh God.
No,
Oh
like,
God, don't die! Oh no! Oh no! Someone please call 911.
I'm coming.
Coming home, Elizabeth.
that's how I felt after shotgunning.
Oh yeah.
That's like I'm
Oh
done.
God, I haven't done that since like.
I will give you credit though. You got a pretty good mouth down though.
Thank
You
you.
did anything.
I did my best.
I don't shotgun beers. I'm a grown adult. I don't like shotgunning.
I haven't shotgunned a beer in probably 10 years.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
It's yeah. Well, because the other Greg always be at my house shotgunning beers, so they'd always tell charge shotgun beers with him.
The fucking old man always trying to peer pressure you.
Well, like, I don't know why he's such an old. You know how he is. Anyways,
He is old, isn't he?
so back to the Kolsch. So Kolsch actually originates, like we mentioned before, in Germany, in a city called Cologne. So in German it's spelled with a K, Koln. Cologne, Germany is a beautiful city. If you ever get a chance to Google it, look up pictures of it. Very, very beautiful. So much history exists in that city. And also a lot of beer, because Germany.
Yeah.
I get it. A lot of beer, a lot of specimen.
Yeah.
I was
watching a bunch of videos, man. Just like they got a lot of cathedrals, a lot of old fucking architecture, man. Just some shit you're really not. In America, not used to seeing.
Well, because think about how old Europe is and how the church was the central point of cities. Like if you look at especially ancient, like old England, like even England to this day, if you look at some of the smaller towns, the cathedral's usually the middle of the town. Like the center of every city was the church.
Yep.
So because it was also the tallest building too. So if you ever got lost, where a church at, go that way, or not go that way, something like that. So it has a lot to do with that. But yeah, like I said, very, very beautiful. Back in the day, they had about 40 breweries. That were brewing various styles of beer, but Kolsch was very, very specific to them. A lot of rules going on with that. We'll get into that in a minute here. But Kolsch actually dates back to looks like 874 AD. It's not even 4 digits, just 3. 874.
Oh yeah.
AD.
That's old.
Going back to Germany, it wasn't actually called a Kolsch until 1918. So in World War I, they came with this name. Speaking of war, we bombed the fuck out of it.
Oh,
so
yeah, Cologne got fucking wrecked.
well, it's right on the Rhine River, which is the main river running through Germany, so it's great for transporting goods and what have you.
Yeah.
Well, while we were in the middle of kicking the shit out of Nazis, we decided to bomb some of their manufacturing. Well, part of that is us bombing Cologne. So out of the 40 breweries that they had before World War II, 2 survived.
Oh, wow.
40-2.
Like, now, if we knew there were beer there,
Yeah.
would have been Whoa. Hang on.
They get the big map out on the table. They're like, nope, not this area, guys.
Right.
No.
Like, civilians, fuck them. Beer? Let's calm down.
We'll invade instead.
Right. No, go on. Wait. Because holy shit. So there's a lot to go on with. There's what they call the Kolsch Convention. Did you find that when you rolled there?
No, I did not.
The Kolsch Convention exists to kind of like most things that are very specific to places. Kind of like how. In order for a car to be considered, like for BMWs, for example, the little German car, for BMWs to be an M car, it has to go through a certain factory, be made by a certain group of people that are trained for this, and then it's considered this type of vehicle. So consider that with the beer. So the Kolsch Commission is there to make sure that the beer that's distributed in Germany, specifically, if they export it, doesn't really matter. But if it's made in Germany, it has to meet certain criteria.
Yeah.
In order for it to be considered a Kolsch, in order for them to put that away, essentially. Because if it's not meeting their standards, it ain't happening.
Yeah.
Kind of the same thing with what we talked about cognac.
Yeah, with cognac and champagne, we're all real
That's the same
specific.
thing.
Yeah.
It's very, very specific.
And Germany's like, there was actually, we'll post a picture online. I found this really cool picture that like sections Germany off by the beer they drink in that area.
Oh, wow.
And there's a lot. And
There's
like
a lot.
every area is just super fucking proud of whatever it is. If it's a Kolsch or a Heffenweizen or whatever the fuck it is, you know. There's a lot though. Like they're really about it.
Oh, yeah.
They're really about it.
I mean, if you want to be good at something, at least it's beer and not killing Jews. So,
There it is.
you know, how could we, come on,
Yeah, we had to fire one off on you guys real quick.
one time for the one.
Yeah.
So,
They're just trying to be known for something else.
Anything else?
Anything else?
yeah, I mean, like,
What is the whole rest of the world like a lot? Beer.
we got it.
That.
We got it. Like, y'all like sausages? Got some Nestle dog. What's up, man? Like, there's some giant ass pretzels. Got that too. Come to Germany.
Oh, I want a giant ass. I'm starving right
We all are really hungry right now. We got here early. We were helping myself and Deej went to the back to help out Mikey can the beer. That was a process I've never done before. That was cool. Learned something. A lot of water involved. My shirt's still actually kind of wet from that process, but it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. We got it done. We got it done. That's what counts. But yeah, the food truck is calling our names. So let's keep moving.
Yeah.
Let's keep this gravy train rolling here. So we can not only mingle with people that came out to hang out with us, but also eat some damn tacos. 'Cause people keep walking in with them, lay up, smelling.
I know.
All the sauces and everything.
Everybody eating.
Right.
You're like, oh.
How dare you? How dare you enjoy yourselves while we're working?
I know. Come on.
Right?
Who invited you here?
Surely it couldn't be us.
Like, whose friends are these? They didn't even bring us a taco while we're recording.
So rude.
How dare you? The audacity.
Y'all there, but
Just the audacity. Part of it, again, being very, very specific to Cologne, is that it's actually a protected geographical indication within the European Union, the EU. What that means is their PGI status is that the product must be traditionally manufactured within a specific region. That region being within Cologne or like the outlying areas around it. That's again part of the Kolsch convention. Like they are very, very. If you call it a Kolsch, it better be from this area, meet this criteria, or else we're not. It ain't happening. It ain't fucking.
Yeah.
Essentially. So there's that. Again, one of my favorite things. They of course recommend you eat it with schnitzel or bratwurst
Of course.
or some sausage.
Yep, lead to
I could
this in Germany.
I mean, I could fuck up some sausage with some sausages, some schnitzels,
Yeah.
some brats.
I'll fuck the sausage up. Some bratwurst, some mustard on it.
First.
Get out of my.
I mean, anything sounds good or really.
Anyways, all right, Dave, what you got, man?
Yeah, so I kind of want to go over like the profile of like what a Kolsch is. I know I kind of described it, but like as good of a beer as it is, maybe there's a better way for you to experience it instead of just drinking it straight out of the can. Number one is a weird glass they drink it out of called a Stange, and I don't even know what kind of fucking shape glass that is.
Well, Stange is Poland.
Oh, that's
German.
what stage is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Poland German, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it means, okay, so a straight-sided, narrow cylinder glass.
Yep.
And there's a specific way, which I thought this was really interesting when they make Kolsch, because they do the whole fermenting process in the brewing, and then they fucking, like, chill it.
Yeah.
But, like, when they first started making Kolsch, was that even an option to, like, refrigerate?
When they first started them, no. No, I mean, because we're talking about, again, 874
Yeah.
AD. Like,
So, 'cause that was a
there
weird-
wasn't any modern refrigeration back then. No.
Because Kolsch's nowadays, that's part of the process now. It's like, it's chilled, like, ooh.
Oh, okay.
I fuck with that.
Yeah.
I fuck
cool.
with that.
It's like a.
Oh,
Big
they put it in a cave. Thank you, George.
There has to be
That
something.
makes a lot. Yeah, I fuck with that. Okay, yeah. I was like, how did they do it?
I
Yeah.
also want to speculate, like maybe they fucking, I mean, it gets cold there. I mean, I don't fucking know. Put it outside, put it with some snow.
There was like, I know that at one point there was like cellars where you would, like they would harvest ice in the winter and then put
Oh, okay.
the ice in a cellar, and then that would keep stuff cold through the summer. I don't know what year that was. That's
Solves that problem for me.
yeah.
There you go. We now have that. The mystery's been solved.
I figured that out. So yeah, the glass is literally, it's a fucking like a straight barrel. Real skinny fucking barrel, so that's cool. Also, they got a bunch of food pairings here, which, if you guys want to guess, it's schnitzels and sausages.
Gee, could have guessed.
You should be eating it. And spicy foods and shellfish dishes, they say, are quite exquisite with this type of beer, which is also pretty cool.
Right on.
We kind of already talked about the history of Cologne a little bit, you know. The videos that I watched were kind of fucking cool because the city now is like heavily like based on Kolsch beer. So they do like the Kolsch Carnival. They do all these like crazy events. They have numerous breweries and like music venues and everything that's kind of like catered to that, you know. And it's honestly a really beautiful fucking city, man. Like that's when I texted you guys. We gotta like check this shit out.
Hey, when are we going?
Yeah,
I mean, I'm down. What up?
Rhine River, like that whole like trip, because you can see like the cathedrals, and these cathedrals are fucking 300 feet tall, you know, just massive fucking structures.
Right, and that's what I was mentioning before. Like the cathedral was the biggest thing in these cities. Like,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah, and that's another thing too, you know, because when they started making Kolsch beers like originally, like it's kind of when like the churches started collapsing, you know, and then they were like, let's make some fucking beer, you know.
Like, oh, the church is collapsing. Want to drink about it, I guess?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what to do.
You're like, here's our chance. And I think that's kind of like around, I think it was 1908 when they kind of really experimenting to what Kolsch is now, starting that process of the brewing as opposed to what it was when they first started it, you know. Which kind of brings the flavor that you have here. The one that we have here is an unfiltered Kolsch, and I think I can taste that a lot because it's with oats, and it has a little fucking twist in the back. I don't know if you guys are getting that at all.
It's also drier than unhelmet Kolsch, which is part of the process.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I'm enjoying it. I'm almost out of one.
This is my second glass, and then I also had that shotgun earlier.
Oh, I got to catch up. This is only my first one here.
Well, this is my first one of the shotgun we had.
Together, guys.
I was working. What do you think set this?
Get on my level.
I was over here trying to set us up.
I was handing out raffle tickets.
Somebody had to. All right, yeah, we're gonna definitely get to that after we finish this up. I'm gonna eat first, and then we'll deal with that. Actually, might have to wait till later tonight. We can wait.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know.
Are they getting a ticket per beer that they buy?
Yeah. So everybody gets a ticket when they get here, and then if you buy whichever, like however many
Okay.
2 blind mice you buy, you get a ticket.
All right, cool.
For each one.
So yeah, we can wait a little bit.
Yeah,
Let people get some more tickets in. You know.
Yeah, we can wait a little bit. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's for sure.
All right. Right on.
Honestly, you covered a lot of the information that I had.
My bad.
So here's another thing about where in Cologne, Germany, it's the fourth like most popular city in Germany for drinking, in particular. Which is another reason why I want to fucking go there.
What's number one?
Number one was Berlin.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, Berlin was number one.
And then that's like Munich was number two.
Yeah, Berlin, Munich, and no, wait, we're missing one here.
You're missing one.
We are missing one.
Uh-oh. There we go.
Big Daddy.
Mull that over here.
There we go.
They will mull that over. You know, and it's surprisingly, like, because they had, like, I should have just, like, kept it on my fucking phone, but they had, like, a percentage of, like, visitors that travel there.
Dusseldorf.
Dusseldorf, yeah. I knew it was a weird fucking name.
But Dusseldorf is north of Cologne, if my memory serves.
Yeah, I think
Where's that? Well, I mean, Europe is not that big.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah.
well, Western Europe is not that big. Let me be clear about that. So, I mean, if we were to go there, like, we could get through Germany in, like, a couple days.
I mean, yeah. Let's do a day trip,
Fast-ass
guys.
trains.
Okay.
Day trip.
Yeah.
You gotta brush up on my German.
It's real quick.
Not great.
Yeah, we can make it happen. Yeah.
There we go.
There for the day. I swear, we got to do required taste on the road. We have to like take a trip somewhere and go do an episode at like some random location.
We could do like a vote for that one of these days.
Yeah.
Maybe over the summer when we have some nicer weather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be like, go to Germany.
Like, who's money? Like, you got money?
Exactly.
You're adults. You can figure it out. Shoot, you guys can do it.
What was that? I don't know.
donate to our GoFundMe.
Yeah.
Required taste.
Good idea. I like that.
GoFundMe. Yeah.
I like that.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, like I said, I've covered most of it.
Yeah, we kind of wanted to keep this one short and sweet because we've been giving you guys some fucking long episodes lately. I think our last one was nearing 2 fucking hours.
2 hours.
And I won't apologize for that because it's fun with Ben and John.
It didn't seem like it though.
Yeah.
Like listening to you guys,
This voice is reckless.
just so much happening.
A little reckless.
Yeah.
We were really reckless last time.
A lot of.
Why was I the one trying to fucking tie it together?
Yeah. A couple days ago, I was like, DJ was desperately trying to hold that podcast together. And then Ben and John were just like off the rails.
I knew it was coming.
unhinged. Yeah.
I wanted to talk about AOL. And it just
You
took a
tried-
fucking...
you tried so hard.
fucking turn. That's all right.
Yeah, it happens.
That's why we love those guys.
It's true.
Yeah.
We love all of our people we've had on our podcast, so a lot of good guests. And we keep doing that too.
Yeah.
You know the rules. If you have a topic, reach out to us.
Yeah, let us know.
We'll figure out the time to squeeze you in. But yeah, like I said at the beginning of this, this whole year has been pretty good. I mean, it's been more support, more listeners than I thought we were going to get, more shares than I thought we were going to get. We have lofty goals. It's all about New Year's, what we're trying to do this year. So we can keep going with that.
Yeah.
We'll see where we end up at.
Yeah.
It's so crazy because I remember meeting here with you guys, like the first kind of discussion that we had about you guys like
Expanding, yep.
yeah, needing help expanding and stuff. And then we were talking about the beer and we were talking about all these things that you guys wanted to do. And then now it's like, did it.
Oh yeah, we don't fuck around with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goal-oriented, at least for this.
Yeah.
The rest of my life is a fucking mess, but
Me and Aaron are really simple. Like, it could be like, hey, do you want to get food? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, what about hot dogs? And we're like, yeah. And within 7 minutes, we'll figure it out and we'll just go there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's no like, well, what about this or that? It's like, no,
Yeah.
let's do that. And it's always a good time. It's
that's
always,
why we travel so well together.
Yeah.
We're like, what do you want to do? Want this? All right, cool, let's do it.
yeah, let's go.
Fucking-
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Already out.
Yeah, super simple.
Already on the way. But yeah.
So now we got to get new goals.
Well, we have the ones to hit for this year still, so we got some more.
Yeah, we got a few more.
Got a
But we've been banging them out. And honestly, the amount of people that showed up today was really fucking cool. And that showed us a lot. Because not only you guys listening, you fucking drove out here to hang out with us, you know? So
Yeah.
that was cool.
Awesome. I mean, like some of you guys came from pretty far away too. So that's like super cool.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate that. So yeah, we're gonna keep doing us. Y'all keep doing you, and we're gonna keep making some good content.
Yep.
Love you guys. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, y'all be cool.
Yeah, have a good one.
Bye.